Hello there, commanders, and welcome back to our special campaign after a Fury episode, let's say. So yes, this episode pretty much starts in the same place that the last one did. So maybe you skipped the previous episode. It was a lot of managing, thinking about Fury, building some buildings, but we haven't done any army moves. Well, I think Special moved his army over to Camry from Zandri. So he did that. If you missed it, there's your update. Nothing much else happened other than us switching, well, not us, him, switching around his followers, items, and whatnot between his heroes and lords, renaming them as well. He now has SUNTZU members in his armies. And, well, let's get on with it. What's your move special?
Alright. I was going to move this into the blood swamps.
Yeah, I think this got sacked by the Awakened, so you'll need to colonize it.
Yes.
Which costs you money and 75% of your troops.
Yes.
Either numbers or in case of the beasts, I think it would cost 75% of their HP, although I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it wouldn't. I guess we'll find out. I just don't remember. Also, Lords and Heroes are a little bit different case than the beasts.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, yeah,
so
so
it's
beasts
just
didn't suffer. It's always just literally just men.
Yeah.
Which I think maybe increases the cost of colonization, because the larger your army is, the lower the cost of colonization is. But you can just keep moving forward instead of waiting 3 turns to replenish.
Yeah.
Maybe just build it, it's a no-brainer. This one you can't do before you build the actual settlement and building.
I think that's all I can do.
Well,
Yep, okay.
then over to me.
Alright.
And now it's time for my management episode. I got roughly 4,500, I think, from the indoctrination stealing bonus. Also, need to switch the view to mine. There we go. Good technology is the military advancements. Hell yeah, that's good. So let's start with this Fury. So that's another Fury episode. Technologies that I want to research. I'm not using these. No. No. And no. 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 Yes. Not really. This is the best. Hell yeah. Missile strength and ammunition. Both things I really need. So this goes first. Maybe this lowers the upkeep of units I'm using. Lowers the recruitment cost. Or this, which gives me more armor for them. I think I need more armor. The upkeep minus 5% isn't that big of a deal. I can get that later. But plus an armor for them would be pretty good. Awakening of the Ancient Ones. Well, that's for dragon units, so no rush to get that. Okay. Get back to my armies. And let's do some item management. I think I have more items than special.
Princess of the Azure.
Yeah, let's start with Alfarian. Since I pretty much want him to have all the best stuff. These 2 unique things. Diamond Guardian Phoenix. Physical resistance plus 10% for entire army. That's really good. Try to keep that. 8 points plus 3% is okay. Maybe there's somebody else. Potion of Toughness heals him. And he doesn't have a healer in his army, so that's okay. Arcane item. Gives him the hiding ability, 5% Forbidden Rod. Would be good if he had caster. all of these. Damage resistance, 20%, ward save. 1 use. Gives him stock and unstoppable, doesn't really use it. 25% speed is okay, but it's also 1 use, 44 seconds. So shielding might be better. Dive in, and 50 seconds, taking 20% damage. It's pretty good. I'll take that instead. Storming, obviously. Okay, Hero of Muffling. Storm Attrition. That's fucking useless. He's not on the sea. Be gone. Now, Italian Wintner. Public order +4 in the local province. He's conquering stuff, so I guess it's fine. Food taster. Hero, enemy hero action success. Yeah, that's useful. One of Eternal Flame. Fire damage, 8% base weapon damage. So would that actually apply to ranged units? Maybe. Raise standard, that's fine. That's good. Now let's see other stuff. Pretty much everything has a place. But I could use a minstrel. So it'll be +6 in his province. Stuck together with the other guy. Arkin has 1, Mishit has 1, Shpanac has 1. Shpanac doesn't need 1 because he's farming. Get away from Shpanac. Fornavisha reload skill. That's okay for Araliel. Okay, she's a caster. Lion standard. It's kind of useless. Shpanac has it. Into psychology. I don't really think I need it for anyone. Skaven don't really have it. Not yet. Could use it on Araliel. She's fighting those guys and they maybe have War Hydras. That's probably a starting in from Rafi. Find where it is at the moment. Shpanac is needed. Take it away from Shpanac. Get away from here. Scarecrow Banner. That's for flying units. Who's facing flying units? Skavens don't have flying units. Greenskins can have flying mounts. They have wyverns, but that's about it. Dark Elves. They have dragons, eventually. Their heroes also have flying mounts, heroes and lords. But Aralia has it, so it's fine because she's the one fighting them. His hero action succession's even lower. Quite speedy at the moment. But let's give it to Elfarin. That will be good on Elfarin. Okay, so Elfarin is done. Now let's move here. The other guy's fighting. Oh, actually, let's go to Shpanac.
Protector of Ultron.
Herbalist. Enables poison attack, 1 recovery time +3. It's like a downside actually. Well, poison attack's good. If he wounds somebody, then their wound recovery time is +3. But it won't be useful on him. Nothing will be really useful on him. Wow, this is really good. Holy shit. I might just take away everything from him. Okay, so for now he's good to go. He really doesn't need anything. Let's see Alariel and Crisis. Let's start with Crisis. Because there's some unique for him. Oh, there we go. That's one is in the news. Research rate, faction wide. Hell yeah. Enables poison attacks, yeah. Well, the only other hero I have is the Lord Master of Hoeth, who isn't in an army at the moment. We can join Farion once he gets there. Food taster can be added to our lord. So I would rather have that there. Can I see I have quite a few of them. Baron has him. Dr. Scott has him. Michette has him. But I'd rather put in lords. So Alaria doesn't have him. Will be useful. Anything else? Public order in Wolf 1 is okay. So I guess it's fine. Oh, I didn't look at the items. I'll just take it away from Crisis at the moment. And see Alariel first. She's the second highest priority after Farin. After all, she's my second legendary lord. Gilded Horn of Galan Kanuk. That gives her the 2 vortex spells, which is pretty good. Can I get anything better though? Terrifying Masks will be okay, but she isn't really getting inside fight. So I guess it gives her spells is good. Fireball would be okay, but I think the Vortex spell is better. Horn of Vol. That actually could be better on her than it is on Misha. She does have an army that can use it, and I want to give her spam of Systems of Avalorns. That will be really good on them. Should actually be even better on Alfarion eventually. Yeah, I see his base weapon damage and base missile damage. Give it to her. So whatever, could you really use it? It isn't necessarily the best right now, but it is the best going forward. What I think. Okay, that's her unique item, No hand weapon, she doesn't have any. Bound spell, Wind Blast. That's really good. She's a spellcaster, she keeps away. Could be anything better? No, so she can get a Wind Blast. So really good for melee. So I might give it to somebody who actually fights in melee. Maybe Shrieking Blade then. Causes fear and terror. She could use it. Doesn't have units that can do it. She's not a melee fighter, but I can get her close enough. And armor, she doesn't have any. Let's give her this one. Straightforward enough. There's a bard +4. I don't think she actually needs it really much. Wow, it's +4/+4. Didn't really stagger that. I wanted to use Arcleon, I think, to keep public order in here. I want to get Mishet the trade you get from killing Grom the Paunch. Hope I have movement range in here. Very on the edge. But anyway, I want to use Arcleon to hold this province. Will be a problem after the rebellion takes it. It's suffering attrition. Wow, it's quite heavy as well. It would be fun if I could actually defend it. Maybe I can do it if I go into force much. But Grom the Paunch is much more important. So, Arcleon will get maxed out. Okay. He has Minstrel, but he doesn't have a Bard. If you're a Bard now, that's +10 public order, wherever he goes. Protection from storms. Actually, if you're fighting against vampire lords, that's where psychology kicks in. This. There's an army full of archers. You could use it on those that are in front lines. And give him the lion standard. Put taster, I would rather have on Michet in here. He already has it, okay. Give it to Archeon. She's good because if you get trapped by heroes with the slowdown ability in Morkheim, it's fucking painful. Okay, so Archeon is pretty much kitted out. Cannot have an armor because I don't have more. Melee attack plus 10 fucking sucks. He's a melee fighter. Give him the Master Moon's Blade. Oh yeah, this is really good for him. Physical resistance 15 or ward save 6. I think physical resistance. What it is? Flying. Anyway, but 3% health points isn't bad. But 15% physical resistance probably better. Citizens for allies in range. It's pretty good. But I guess for me should be better. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so Archeon is done.
You called?
Now let's do me shit. Can't recruit any regiments of renown. Blade of Leaping Gold. Mishit is, well, not primarily melee fighter. I think that works well from afar would be okay. Being his Warrior Bane. This could be alright. But it also is extremely strong. I can get that. Later on she gets not dragon. Yeah. That will be good for the dragon. Minstrel Food Taster, let's see. This one's free, so I guess I'll take that. Baron already has him. I guess everything else in here is where it should be, so it's fine. And I guess I'll give Spanets whatever else is there. He might actually cross the ocean after a while, so this can be useful on him. Do you have a food taster? I'll give it to Crisis. I kind of forgot about Crisis. Crisis. Food taster. There we go. This army really doesn't care. It just is there to stop Sarah and farm some money. Okay. So that will be pretty much it from managing all the heroes, their items and everything. The only thing that is left for me to do is to create a list. Oh, does it remember the previous filters? Hell yeah. So I need to go for this. I'll not do this here and now. I'll just have it on a recording. But when I go through it, I can see who I have captured and everything. Who I have executed, who I have indoctrinated, etc. The paunch. Indoctrinate Grom the Paunch. I can just kill Grom the Paunch and he'll still be indoctrinated. And Vurzak. Ironhide. Have I indoctrinated him? I've executed him. I haven't indoctrinated him, wow. Unless I missed it earlier, but I think I have defeated him only once. I was like, I can indoctrinate him later, I think. Elinor, Velisan, those are Dark Elves from Cult of Pleasure. That's good. So I already have 10% on them, I think. Yeah, those are the only two I got. Have I gotten a third one? I don't think so. But I have a third one, well, right here. Also, I have upgrades available, which, well, I can't get anymore. So it would be cool if there was another use for Warden supplies, because now they're just useless. I use this currency. I've already got everything I could out of them. And they're just there, after just 45 turns.
Congratulations.
Invocation of Vol I have performed. Invocation of Asurian, 3 turns until available. I thought it was like 1 turn, 2 turns. Oh! I see, it must be if I do an invocation, then I cannot do another one until 5 turns after that. Because I wanted to do Invocation of Vol and then immediately after Invocation of Asurian, it's like, why the hell did it not show up as available in here? So that's why. Also, another thing we have discovered, I already told you this, but I didn't tell the viewers. I don't have a phone call anymore, and for the magic of television, maybe you wouldn't even notice. Depends if I apply said magic or not. So where was I? Is that I told you, but didn't tell the viewers yet, that I have discovered if there is a faction leader, a minor faction leader that isn't a legendary lord, they also get wounded instead of killed. So I had a dilemma to decide whether to execute Sarah or to indoctrinate her. I chose indoctrination, even though I knew I had indoctrinated her earlier, but I was afraid that if I executed her, I would have lost the indoctrination status, which in her case wouldn't be true because she is the faction leader, so she would have been wounded anyway, and she would just come back later. And the indoctrination status would stick even if she isn't on the map. So yeah, there's that.
Oh, victory! Yay!
And it's weird that I can see Bordello in here, but I cannot talk to them. Or I can. But they don't like me. Nobody likes me, because I'm too strong. And I don't do trade. Which is sad. Karak here likes me because I'm kicking greenskins. Karak is slowly warming up to me because I'm also kicking greenskins. So it would be cool if you could be friends. But my reliability is still very low. Still hasn't restored. And it's because I backed you up against Cam. Your reliability is already alright, and my reliability hasn't recovered yet. Well, there's always the plan, because they fucking got Gorkazan, so I need to take it off of them.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Angrund has gotten Crooked Frankfurt. Well, it's helping me a little bit. But then again, if I want to consolidate my province, now I need to go to war with them. Which maybe isn't ideal.
The axe thirsts for war.
I just fight in here, get Svorak, for example. Oh well. So I guess, again, this is all for this episode. I'll need to create a list of the guys I have indoctrinated. There's some buildings to build, but I can just do it in the next episode. Maybe I can do it now. Here I want growth. Let's see, public order, it's -3. Wait. It's at to now. Right now it is +6 because of that. And it goes to +8. It still would be -1 after that. I could probably use one public order building in here. Population surplus in 4 turns. I can get it then. For the moment, just get the growth. Stuff in here. That's growth as well, which is nice. Build here, no, no. Oh, there we go. Nothing. No, no, no. Okay. Now the only thing left is to get an army going here. I'm kind of forced to do it. If I don't do it, I'll just lose stuff. He doesn't have strength to do it, but this guy does.
No master could not.
So I need to recruit a lord at White Tower of Hoeth. I need to get an army going in here. So let's see. Adept and efficient. Pretty good. Ooh, adept is also pretty good. Well, it's delivering reavers and silver helms and -25 for archers, spearmen, silver guards, offensive guards, shadow warriors, Sisters of Avalorn, and both. Okay. So I can give him an army of Sisters of Avalorn. And they'll be at -25% upkeep. It's really good. Adept is also really nice, plus 250 experience per turn for all units. So they will get up to tier 9 really quickly. Ardent. Range +10, but only for regular archers. And upkeep -30%, but also only for regular archers. Also gives frenzy for the entire army. No, just for her. But it's kind of meh because it's a melee fighting ability, while she is a ranged lord. That's weak. Dark mages. Administrator, Negator. I don't really think I want... Well, if I were to do a dragon army, then I would get a Mage of Life. I wonder if they would have Phoenix units. Incendiary. But Incendiary is pretty good, but then again, they're not melee fighters anyway. But I'm having plus 100% melee weapon strength doesn't really do much. Protected. Very protective. Only gives her 2 spells, but they cost Winds of Magic. They're not like abilities. Yeah, efficient was pretty... Yeah, especially since I am really bad at the money at the moment. And -25% for archers, which I will be recruiting, is pretty good. And then later on, Sisters of Avalorn, once I do that. I'm gonna get him at the beginning of the next episode and rename him. You'll find out in the next episode. There we go.
Aha.